Sesame Workshop, the nonprofit educational organization behind Sesame Street, launched new resources for parents, caregivers, and healthcare providers addressing health and well-being inequities with support from Quest Diagnostics. So we've got Rosita, she's joining us, along with the Director of Content Design for Sesame Workshop, Kama Einhorn, to share the details. So happy to have both of you here. But of course, Rosita, we got to start with you. What is your favorite part about going to the doctor?
Well, everything, really, to find out that I'm growing taller and stronger. And then I see my nurse and my doctor. Dr. Julius is wonderful. This last visit, I went with my abuela because I was feeling a little nervous, but being with my abuela helped me to feel a little bit safe and comfortable. So it was really cool. And you know what, Jordan? I grow taller and stronger.
Oh. Love it.
And then Dr. Julius talked to me for a little while before he listened to my heart and my lungs and did my exam. He wanted to know how am I doing and what am I doing at school and what am I eating. And my abuela had like 200 questions because my mommy couldn't be there, so she had like 400 questions, and he answered all of them. Oh. And then at the end, guess what? I got a shiny sticker.
Oh, gotta love that.
I got a heart.
Aww.
Yeah.
Yeah, the doctor doesn't have to be scary, right? Yeah, I just want to grab you up, though, Rosita. You're so adorable. But, Kama, let's talk to you about Sesame Workshop's new initiative with Quest Diagnostics. What can you tell us?
Well, at Sesame Street, we know that every child, regardless of circumstance, has the right to grow healthy, strong, and to thrive, but that not all families have the same access to health care. So we want to inspire parents and health providers to strengthen their communication, to build that trust. That is so important to keeping children healthy and well and to keep their development on track.
Yeah, so let's talk about some of the new resources then that maybe Rosita and her family can take advantage of.
Yes.
There's a ton of new resources for kids, for health providers, for parents. There are videos, storybooks, games. Rosita likes to play this game where she pretends to be the doctor. And before a doctor's visit, she can get much more comfortable. So there's a digital game around that, and there's plenty of articles. So parents and providers can take a look, see what they'd like to use, what they'd like to share with children, and you can do that on any device.
And are they in Spanish? Because my abuela only speaks Spanish.
They are in Spanish, exactly. They are bilingual, and they are free on sesamestreetincommunities.org.
Amazing. So let's talk about the Child's Healthy team, and then Rosita, I want to know who's on your team.
Oh, yeah, let me tell you, I'm very excited about it because in my healthy team is my daddy, my mommy, my abuela, that's my grandmother, my teacher, my doctor, my coach, and myself.
Oh.
It takes a village.
It sure
For
does.
a Sesame Street neighborhood.
Oh, I love
yeah,
that.
but it's really cool.
I'm sure it is. So what advice do you have for parents and caregivers to make the most out of their well visits when they go to their doctor's appointments?
Well, Abuela did a great job, and you'll see that in the video. First, to write down your questions and your concerns before the visit, to bring those questions in a notebook, to write down the answers, and to not be afraid to ask lots of questions. It's okay to ask the doctor or nurse to slow down so you get all the information accurately. And finally, to model confidence, comfort, so that your child sees you doing that. Children really watch everything you do, and that can set the stage for a lifetime of advocating for their own health. And finally, make an appointment on the way out for the next visit, especially the next well visit, which is usually a yearly thing.
You know what Dr. Julius told my abuela, because she had all these questions, that was great. That he liked when the parents or the grandparents ask questions, because what he wants is for me to be healthy and strong and grow taller and stronger and smarter.
Of course.
I think, right?
Exactly. Talking and listening is such an important part of care, often as important as medicine itself.
Yes, definitely. And before we go, Rosita, I want to know how you stay active and healthy.
I like to exercise outside with my friends and my Monster Bowl team, and I like to dance a lot. Yeah, my daddy plays the guitar and I go for hours. And I eat healthy. My mommy sometimes surprised me leaving like little snacks in my backpack for school with apples and celery and stuff like that I like. So eating healthy and doing exercise, yeah, and having a communication with my parents about how I feel.
Yes.
We're so proud of you, Rosita, for learning to take such good care of yourself.
Well, you're teaching me all about it.
Oh, well, thank you both so much for joining us today. And if we want more information, though, where can we go?
SesameStreetInCommunities.org. Please check it out.
I will. Thank you so much. And I love dancing too, Rosita. And if you'd like to see this interview again, just head to our website at firstcoastliving.net.